Hello, and thank you for joining me. So, I have spoken about my dad before. He was a headmaster and an educator. He was somewhat of an expert on the First World War, having written 2 doctorates around German war poetry. And he was therefore asked to often give speeches at schools, especially on Remembrance Sunday. And given this Sunday is Remembrance Day, I thought it apt to share some of his thoughts from one of his speech books. So his words live on too. It's impossible to truly imagine the 9 million soldiers who died in the First World War, let alone the 60 million people killed in the Second World War. Yet Remembrance Sunday is the one day in the year when, if we set our imaginations working, we can at least try to sense the scale of the individual catastrophes caused by war, sense it in terms of feeling those unique and solitary deaths, the wounds and the mental scars, the consequent sorrow, unique and solitary, retired quietly to the houses and kitchens and unshared beds and lonely nights and anguished memories and brutally damaged futures. It is in these events of war that inspired Vera Britain. Vera had been granted leave from her nursing duties for Christmas Day in 1915 and went in great excitement to Brighton to await the evening boat train which was to bring her fiancé Roland Leighton home for Christmas leave. She waited in the lounge of the Grand Hotel for the telephone call that would bring news of his arrival. By 10 o'clock that night, no news came. She concluded that the Christmas calls had overwhelmed the telephone system and went to bed exhausted but unworried. In the morning, she was called to the telephone and rushed to hear the voice that she had waited so long to hear. But the voice was not that of Roland. It was of the official message to say that he had died of wounds in a casualty clearing station. Just try to imagine her amidst the Christmas celebrations. Later she wrote a poem called Perhaps and dedicated it to R.A.L., Roland Aubrey Leighton, died of wounds in France, 23rd of December 1915. It reads, "Perhaps someday the sun will shine again, and I shall see that it's still the skies are blue, and feel once more I do not live in vain, although I have lost you. Perhaps the summer woods will shimmer bright, the crimson roses once again be fair. The autumn harvest fields a rich delight, although you are not there. Perhaps some day I shall not shrink in pain to see the passing of the dying year and listen to the Christmas songs again, although you cannot hear. But though kind time may many joys renew, there is one greatest joy that I shall not know again, because my heart for loss of you was broken long ago." However powerful our remembering, we cannot of course bring them back. We can't possibly know who they all are. But we can add our thoughts and our prayers and our gratitude to the huge reservoir of feeling generated on this one day in the second week of November each year. Whoever we are, we can at least remember them.